about 7 or 8 shopping days, probably 7 days left without having to worry about, is it going to get there? But we have the gift for you. Leave it to you, the QVC customer, to know when something is the hottest gift of the season. That's what the Hotel Collection Studio Pro Scent Diffuser is all about. This was on the air, actually with Alberti and Kirsten, 3 times. Every time we brought out the Hotel Collection Studio Pro Diffuser, which... Okay, right now I'm walking in with my daughters and my husband to just a fabulous space that smells good and looks good and makes me feel good, because you are now having in your home the scent that all the luxury hotels, that the most highest of high-end stores have. It is beautifully curated scent in your home that is different than anything else you've ever seen or ever used. And every time we've had this on the air, it has sold out completely. So you get the Studio Pro Scent Diffuser in your choice of black or silver, but the silver is limited. I'll give you that update in a second. And then you're going to get the Pro Pad fragrance oils, Pro Pod fragrance oils, easy for me to say, in 3 of the top-selling best scents that are used around the world by 5+ stars, places that most of us could not even imagine to get to. In the 3 scents that are the best sellers, My Way, I just want you to think luxury. The Crystal, which is going to be your light, airy feeling. And then that wonderful Cabana, which is transformative. All of this together is $310.80. And I get with a week to go until Christmas and Hanukkah. And that's the sound. And that's the moment I want you to all experience at home. You might be saying, oh, I can't swing that for the whole family, or as a couple's gift, or as a family's gift. Well, guess what? You can swing it tonight. Because instead of being $310 of purchase separately, we're at today's special value price of $149.98. That means you're saving $160. But this is the final presentation on the day. You got to get the price while we have it. And I'm going to give you an update on the silver. Because if you want the silver, it's been very popular. We have fewer than 800. And on the day, keeping in mind that every single time this has been on the air as an item, and now you're getting it as a better price, we have literally now 800 left with over 17,000 ordered. And then we have it in the black. And that elegant black is a little bit more to go around, but not many. Ashley, I have to say, we got the holiday memo in your red and my green.
Yes, we planned that well.
I took my heels off, and then I said, I got to put my heels back on from my Ashley. She's been with the company for 5 years, and more importantly, she has been the person who is spearheading this change in how we live. And it's so funny because my daughter was talking about saving her money because she's actually in an apartment where they cannot burn candles.
Okay.
But this is not an alternative to putting a scented candle in your bathroom. This is scenting your home as the luxury properties do around the world. And you know, it's so funny, Ashley, because when you've been somewhere and then you get a little bit of that scent again, you're instantly thrown back. It's why I keep a bottle of my mother's very elegant perfume. She passed well over 30 years ago. I still smell that, and I feel her arms around mine. Right.
Oh, I
so
love
welcome
that.
into QVC.
Yes.
Final quantity in the silver. Please don't wait. But if you've opened your phone lately and you've looked at social media, you probably have heard of the Hotel Collection. And here at QVC, you have sold out 3 times.
Incredible.
So we brought it back as a value of the day and plenty of time for holiday gift giving. And yet, you get a better price now than we did when it sold out 3 times in a row. But if someone is like, okay, I'm learning about this. I didn't have a dog that tells me, Mom, I need this for my holiday gift. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Talk to us about what the Hotel Collection means.
So Hotel Collection is a brand that is just blazing the trail when it comes to the fastest growth in the scenting industry in the United States. One of the most well-respected brands, because you can find these same fragrances in the top elite 5-star hotels. And who knew? You could now have these same exact fragrances in your home. And this scent diffuser, the Studio Pro, will cover about 600 square feet, which is incredible. And it's a different type of technology than maybe some of you have experienced or heard of before. It's called cold air diffusion. What's actually happening is pretty amazing inside of this device. It's like almost scientific, right? But all I know is that when you place this luxury oil into this diffuser, what comes out at the top is this dry nano mist. And nano means small, right? And small particles tend to travel quickly and more evenly throughout a space. And that cold air is just some pressure that's going to push every minute or so, and it's going to scent for about 15 seconds. And that is all you need, because these are concentrated fragrances. They're not watered down.
No.
Water actually dilutes fragrances. Heat actually will kind of take away those therapeutic benefits of fragrances.
And Ashley, we have a little video running, so we'll kind of talk that, but
yes.
remind you, 700 people can get the silver, and that's it. And at this time of year, that's not many.
Today's special value is incredible for this waterless, heatless technology, no residue, no mess. You're not looking around for lighters, and you're just going to get a larger square footage scent coverage.
I'm somewhere really special right now that I'd love to be with my family, just because the diffuser just went off. And it's easy to use and easy to change the scents.
You're just going to take the top off. You're going to slightly screw it on. It actually is kind of magnetic. The top and bottom will find each other. And that's it. You've got a remote. It's actually going to turn on without the remote. I just want everyone to know that the second you plug this in, it's going to start scenting.
Right.
But the remote is fun because it's customizable.
And if you haven't experienced yet, I just want you to be transported. And let's face it, life is hard. And we come home and sometimes we're just kind of grumpy and sad for no reason.
It's a tough day,
sometimes we are for real reason. And sometimes we're just so tired. And when you walk into the lobby of these incredible hotels that roll out the red carpet and have 5+ star reviews, and everybody is there to take care of you, don't you want that in your home every day? So maybe you need to make your own bed, but it doesn't matter, because this scent, it's the strongest scent that we have, and it's the biggest trigger of memory. And so there's really never been a way. There are other ways to scent your home, and Ashley will take you through this, the scents that we have for you here. But as you're watching this, know you have just captured the #1, the most asked for, the sold out everywhere gift of the season. We've sold out 3 times in a row at QVC. We said, well, we have to make it a value of the day. And guess what? It's lower than we even saw before, ready to be in your home. You're scenting your home for the holidays. So would you take us through the 3
this
scents?
is the wonderful part about
bestseller, right?
Right. What Hotel Collection is absolutely an expert is with fragrances. Each of these, right? You don't have to choose, but I get so excited to walk you through them individually, because it's sort of like 4 gifts in one, right? Each of these are, over $55 at Hotel Collection, and you know what? They're going to last you 3 to 4 weeks. So you're looking at a full 3 to 4 months of fragrances. So you're never going to run out until, maybe mid-spring, and then you have your auto delivery option.
Can I just explain that really quick about auto delivery?
Yes, please.
Because I just know a lot of people have been tweeting and talking about the fact that our Ashley is here at QVC with Hotel Collection. Like, when I tell you, we have now just upped our cool factor with a lot of people in the know. We really have. Auto delivery simply means you have to lock into it today for just another basic, almost like $1 a day.
Right.
It's $99.98. I can't spend $1 a day on anything good. I can spend $1 a day on truly transforming and scenting my home. And what a good gift to somebody that needs that.
The trendsetter,
right? Go to auto delivery, and then we're going to send you the scents every 3 months, every 90 days, and you lock into that now. You can't come back and do it, but many people at QVC have done that. Okay, so now let's dive in.
Cozy, comforting My Way. This fragrance has a cult-like following for a reason. It is the perfect gender-neutral fragrance with the lush sandalwood. It's got a very creamy oud wood and a delicious Tuscan leather. Remember, with basic scents, there's 1 fragrance. With each of these Pro Pods, especially the My Way, which is a top bestseller in our company, it has been for so many years, you're getting that light masculinity, and a lot of women are actually leaning more toward those masculine fragrances, that earthiness, that peacefulness, that woodsiness. That's kind of perfect for this time of the year, isn't it?
I was just thinking, we had the heated throw. So I've got the heated throw. There's probably a kitty cat close by.
Got everything here.
Really nice glass of red wine is part of it too. And I'm either reading or watching a holiday classic. By the way, we have an update. We started the day with 7,000 in the silver, just in the silver. We have 550 left.
Wow.
Probably won't last the show. I mean, obviously, this is our final presentation in the show, and then we go into a brand new value of the day at midnight. Just a bit more, but not enough, perhaps, to go around in the black. Okay, so from wrapped in a wonderful, maybe you're like at you're skiing somewhere at like an
or next
Aspen
to
and
a
you're
fire.
outside and you're in a
Yes.
fire and it's toasty and warm. Let's then change the scenery just a bit.
Okay, now in changing the scenery, we're gonna move to refined, luxury, rich, opulent. This woman knows how to pay attention to detail, okay? Those scent conscious, those folks that know the fragrances and they can sniff this one out because you might have seen a fragrance that smells exactly like this in an expensive department store, burgundy gold, glass bottle, over $500. French, I will tell you, this fragrance, Crystal Oud, is a soft, floral, woodsy, it just makes you feel like royalty, you know?
And I was gonna say calm.
Yes.
It's like coming in and just going, I'm there. And you may say, I never was in a 5-star hotel. It's okay. It's going to transport you and make you feel like that. Oh, Mary's coming in. Yes, honey.
Hi.
Come on in,
I'm wearing my
Mary.
slippers. Don't look at my feet.
That's all right. But
Just
I
say
wanted
Crystal
Oud. You can be in your slippers.
Crystal Oud. It just sounds fake. Your mouth is fancy when you say it. Crystal Oud. But my husband used to work in a really fancy hotel in downtown Philadelphia years and years and years ago. And when I brought my sample of this home, I said, you know, this is called the Hotel Collection. And he said, oh my gosh, what is that scent? And I had opened the Crystal Oud and I said, oh, it's one of the scents that comes with the Today's Special Value that's coming up. And he goes, that took me immediately back to
Like
that,
that.
hotel.
Yes.
And he said, because we had a system in our hotel that made it smell like home, made it smell welcoming and luxurious.
Right.
And he said, how much is it? And I told him and he went, okay, that is
Are you kidding me?
not even
Right.
possible. So I mean, the fact that you get that level of fragrance for this price
Right.
blew him away. And he didn't even know.
And also, who knew? Like, who knew before the
Exactly.
Hotel Collection came along that when you walked into the lobby or you had that experience, the number one thing that was making that moment for you was the scent. And now that's you walking to your apartment, your townhouse, your home. And it comes with you, right?
And now
It
that
goes
you
wherever
know,
go.
you can't unknow, especially after you experience, right? There's
Mary,
no
you're not
going back
unknowing.
once
And
you elevate.
I didn't clean, but it smelled luxurious.
Yes. Well, you know, when I think about how, you know, people will say bake certain things or do something things when your house is on the market, that is like a single note moment. This is taking us up to such a level. If you love to watch those shows that are set in the most luxury, exotic places around the world.
It's true.
This is it. Now, I have another update. In the silver that Ashley's using, final 450. We started with 7,000. And for the day, 18,000 of the Hotel Collections have been purchased. And now, I'm going to say maybe last but certainly not least, I think when we think of escape, you're going to think about Cabana.
Cabana. And for our QVC family, I will tell you, we said 3 to 4 months for these Pro Pods because they each last about a month. This is going to transition you with Cabana all the way into spring when you're kind of tired of being cold and wearing that jacket and you want some freshness, that uplifting ambiance in your home. Then you're gonna move to Cabana, okay? The fragrances are like a warm breeze of jasmine. You're gonna have that marine note. It's literally very ritzy if you're knowing the kind of hotels that you'll find these fragrances.
I'd say ritzy.
Yes, right, and it's got just a very upscale type of relaxing vibe. Like you're on a hammock, the wind is blowing, but it's not cold anymore, right? You have just like this warmth and you're with your family and you're just ready to get out of the winter and get into the energizing season. This is going to transport you right in March. And by March is when just about, you know, you should be sort of running low on your refills because these are going to last you a full month each, an incredible value. And then it's time for your delivery.
And make sure you're locking into auto delivery tonight. So you will get the Today's Special Value and just ask the representative or on your app, say I want auto delivery. And then every 3 months after this, for only $99.90 and change, basically about $1 a day, you'll get these incredible transforming moments. It's such a cool present for the whole family.
It really is.
Like when you think about the kids when they're little, they're so easy to buy for. And maybe, you know, you have that family that you buy for that the kids are now in college or maybe they're in grad school but they're still coming back home. This is a whole family present. Rather than thinking I'm going to pay 50 for you and 40 for you and 30 for you, Get them this because, like I said, if they have a social media account, they know everybody's talking about the hotel collection. I'm so proud that QVC has it here today. But these are scents that are literally designed to make you relax and luxuriate as soon as you walk in the door, and the stress level goes shh.
And they're going to cover a larger square footage. So it's almost like these are meant to pair together, right? Why would you take a luxury fragrance and just keep